We are 3 generations now who come here to Sapienza's.
Say the practice makes you feel like part of the family.
Yeah, you do feel like part of the family.
I would highly recommend Sapienza Dental. They're very friendly. They have the best technology. It's just a great atmosphere.
I don't want to even experiment with another dentist because I'm so happy here.
You want a dentist who makes you feel comfortable with doing your teeth, so you should come here.
When I think about 25 years going by, to see kids that were 6 and 7, now they're in their 30s, see people who were 50 at the time in their mid-70s, just to know that they've been able to take care of their teeth and do a lot of the things we've talked about over the years, and know in my heart that, 10, 20 years from now, they'll still have their teeth. That's really been the most rewarding part of dentistry for me.
They listen. They understand when, as a patient, if I say something is bothering me or not right or I'm concerned, they understand, they listen. And for me personally, that is extremely important to have.
I trust the practice to make the right decisions for what my medical needs are. They've never led me astray. They always make sure they're only doing the procedures that are necessary. And if it's more of a cosmetic thing, they explain that and let me make that decision.
They've always discussed with me the cost and make sure that I can either afford it or set up a plan to be able to afford it. I like knowing that I'm an actual person, not just a dollar sign.
You can relate to that, right?
You can tell that they're not just, a dentist practice. They are a family and they work as a family and they treat you like family.
I have them too. They're very cool, aren't they? Yeah. They're like flossers that go in between your teeth.
I don't feel like they're telling me this is what you need to do. I feel they like to educate me and let me know this is why you need to do this.
Front office staff, always very nice, very accommodating, very friendly. Everybody in here. I mean, you can be sitting in the waiting room and, any of the assistants to doctor walk through and they'll always just say, hello, how are you? You don't feel like a patient. You feel like you belong here as part of this whole group.
Casey, yes, Casey's been here forever. He is wonderful. He's very good to explain all the financial stuff with you in detail. He checks to see if there's any payment availability. He's really thorough. I like Casey.
And then as far as your next visit, is there a certain day of the week? Do you like Thursday?
As an educator, my mornings are basically shot. Everything I have to do is at night. Sapienza Dental has a wonderful program in which they will call me if they have an opening in their schedule that would fit my needs. I call back and then I know I have a safe spot that I can go to that works for me.
The Dental Dollar program is fantastic because it offers you a chance to refer people over and get money. And you can use that money towards the procedures that you get. And I did probably my first year accumulate about $200 towards my medical expenses.
The staff here goes out of their way and makes sure that they go and learn what is the most effective, newest, and upgraded procedures and technology they can get and make sure they bring it to their practice as soon as possible.
We've gone from the bite-win x-rays that used to get shoved in your mouth and were too big to just a little camera that takes the picture now. It's much less intrusive.
Dr. Sapienza is trained and certified for Invisalign. When I had my Invisalign done, they took pictures and they showed me all the before and after pictures on their TV set. At 31, I didn't want to go to an orthodontist and sit there with a whole bunch of children. I wanted to do it and, no one ever knew that I even had them in.
There's been procedures, like dental things that I've had to have done that Dr. Gary has had to take care of, specifically like with crowns. I know with some people, they have been sent out to other doctors, and I always feel very fortunate that I have not had to go out to somebody else to have things done because it's always been taken care of here for me.
I had gum therapy treatment here. They make sure that I'm completely numb, and they always make sure to call with follow-ups to see how I'm doing. That procedure, because I'm so prone to gingivitis, is pretty much a constant. So to have a dentist I know I'm comfortable doing it with is definitely nice.
You want them to be comfortable if it means the procedure takes longer, if it means you need to come back and do it over, if it means you need to tell some jokes.
Elsa.
You like Elsa, she's your favorite?
If we go to the dentist, you have to go to Dr. Gary. He's really funny and makes a lot of jokes.
The last thing that he always says to me before he puts that needle in is, "Good luck." I don't know why I find that funny, and I don't think he should say it, and I've said that to him, but I would be disappointed if he didn't.
I think it just squeaks. I'm gonna give him a top a little bit.
Top is not bad.
This is what determines how your treatment's going to go and what kind of treatment you're going to get. The April really represents how the practice just has a fun, lighthearted nature to it.
It helps you just to kind of relax, not feel so tense about a procedure of any kind.
Am I getting a needle or not for my Novocaine? And it says that I most likely am. So, usually.
Dr. Sapienza also does a lot of charity work as well. I know he's gone overseas, and he's gone to different places and offered his dentistry work. So they try to really give back to the community.
We got involved with a charity called Smiles for Life. Basically a charity that enables a dental practice to provide whitening services to a patient who then pays the Smiles for Life Foundation directly for those services. The money then goes to children's charities nationwide. It's like a great honor that someone would entrust their care to you. And it's something you can't really appreciate when you first start practicing, but over like 30 years, you've had so many people place their trust in you to do what's best for them. It's incredible.
If I wasn't happy, if my children weren't happy, we wouldn't still be going there all these years. We know that we're getting good care, and I'm not afraid to smile to anybody, so I feel confident.